So here we are. This is the sitch. Let me zoom in slightly. There we go. I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we do have to play a little bit of FM, I reckon, at some point. Yeah, Pep's name is Josep Guardiola. Right. Worcester. It's been a while. We didn't stream last weekend, of course. So it's been a while. So let's catch up. We've started our... What season is it now? Season 6? Yeah, it's our 6th season. We're in League 2. We've made a good start. 9 games in. We've won 7 of them. We've drawn 1. We've lost 1. We lost to Crewe. We drew to Birmingham, who were right down towards the bottom, but we drew to those. And we've got 22 points. It's a pretty strong start. We're 5 points clear at the top already after 9 games. Our main thing that's happened so far is this, really, isn't it? I don't think we need to talk about much else in terms of this save when we're scoring goals like this. Was it the first goal? I think it was. If you remember this, then fair play, because it feels like a long time ago. But this goal that Callum Allen scored, is that his name? Connor Allen? Callum. It is Callum Allen, I think. This goal here, through to Donau, to the back post. Oh, I've got a text. And he scored that. So that's the last thing that happened. Indeed, the overhead kick. Indeed. Right. And then, yeah, so we won that game 5-1. That was the last game. We done all right. We lost to Manchester United in the Carabao Cup 3rd round. Did get decent money from that, actually. We've got like 900,000 in the bank now, which is cool. Pretty cool, wasn't it, Cyril? Yeah. Yeah, did Birmingham struggle in most people's saves? Because that's weird that they're down in League 2. That is quite a fall, isn't it? Is that when he got injured? It might well have been, because he is now injured. What did he do? What is his injury? He's pulled his knee ligament, so probably. And yeah, I guess today we're just going to continue. We've got the FA Cup coming up at some point. We start in the 1st round, so we've actually skipped a few of the rounds that we've had to do in the past. You saw someone have them in the National League. Really, Ollie? Did Birmingham really free fall then? Why is that? Is that a financial thing? Why is it? They genuinely dropped to the National League North pretty quickly. Is it financial oblivion in-game, though? Is that what's represented? What's their finances are okay. Is that comparative to the others? Can I see it on here? I guess sponsorship income or shit. I mean, they've got by far the best sponsorship income in the league. What do they spend on? Do they spend the most on... Where am I looking for this? Team detail. That's what I was looking for. Do they spend the most in net salary per annum? They're 13th. We're actually not bottom of this, which is interesting. Old, is it the... Yeah, it could be, I suppose. Let me move out the way. Old expensive stadium, maybe. I think they got a lot of debts at the start, probably, yeah. We're at the 22nd highest salary in League 2, which is quite impressive, really, that we are spending more on wages than Northampton and Cheltenham. Little old Worcester. You have no hot water for the 3rd time this week. Jesus, that's not good. What tactic, formation, and style do you play? We play a little bit of a, well, this, which is quite gegenpressy. We play with a 4-3-3. For most of this save, though, we've used this here, which is actually, this is a slight tweak of this. It's a 4-1-3-2 that we usually use, which has been really effective. Just on positive, with the 2 Metzalas and the CM on attack, this one has the, yeah, I mean, they both CM attack. They've just got attacking fullbacks or supporting fullbacks. Highest attendance was Bradford, which is telling. Yeah, really? Yeah, I guess. So they've got the big stadium and they're still not getting a big attendance. Interesting. This is what we're doing, but we have switched to this recently, the UFO. The new UFO, which is this. The exact same thing, but with the DM playing up front. Because the age-old question, what is DM? Wherefore thou art DM. FM question, Pineapple. Playing FM 23.3 compared to 23.4. I get all the bug fixes on 23.3, but not the winter updated player transfers. Is that correct? Not sure. I'm not sure. Do you get... I guess you must do. Yeah. I think that's right. But I guess... Yeah, you would. Yeah, I think you would. I think that's right. Yeah. That's purely database. Yeah, yeah. It depends what the change was between 0.3 and 0.4, but I think that was just database, right? Yeah, agreed. Thoughts about to go into a NordVPN segue. Good. Actually, ExpressVPN though, everybody. If anybody wants a VPN, by the way, someone find me a link that I've got a link that was in the last video. It would actually help if you do it, but you don't have to. That's a YouTube thing. Have you ever played FM Mobile? Yeah, a couple of times, Luluar. A couple of times. Usually when I've got like a long journey, I play it. And then like tweet about it because it's quite fun, but I don't play it often though. I only ask because the DB I want to use isn't verified on 23.4. Then yeah, I think so, Branst. I think so. Right, let's continue and let's get some games played. We've got Portsmouth in the Papa John's. We lost to Arsenal in this. We're not even in, where are we? Are we in, that's all southern, we're in the northern section? Here we are, we're in the southern section. We've lost to Arsenal so far. We lost to them 2-1. You play FM from your mobile when you're supposed to be on holiday. That is true, yeah. I just leave the PC on at home and play normal FM on my mobile. That's my way of doing FM mobile. B&Q with anything? I really could do a cat getting home so she can deal with the B&Q delivery. Let's just stalk her and see where she is.
Follow me. Okay.
She's gone to the gym. It's not quite Steam Link. It's remote browser. Is it called remote browser? Remote, basically access Google Chrome. Chrome remote browser is the best way to do it. Let's just track cat. She's off grid. Her last known location was at 8:51, so that's interesting. She's gone. Right, anyway, Portsmouth next. Let's get into it. Chrome remote desktop. That's what it's called. Yeah, not remote browser. Remote desktop. Yes. And then you just access your PC with that. Cat be a darling and get them paving slabs off the van. Exactly. Cat heard there were planters. I do need to order some planters. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I should go and pick some up today. Well, the weather's not great. I'll tell you what, chat. I've not told you anything about this. I pressure washed the patio. And my word, that is, I think, the most satisfying job you could ever do. If anyone wants anything pressure washing, I bought one of those last week, before and after. I forgot to do the before and after. I was doing it going, I really wish I'd done the before and the after. But it does look really good now. The thing with it is that, are you 56? Did you not get slightly bored halfway through? Oh, I really did, Jack. Yeah, in fact, I did it in 2 sittings. I'll tell you why, actually. And this is actually incredibly boring. I did it in 2 sittings, which helped with the boredom part, because it is a little bit, it's satisfying and then it is a bit boring. My hose pipe wasn't long enough, what she said. And we also don't have an outside tap, so I had to get an adapter for the inside kitchen tap, and then the hose to go out through the window, and then do my pressure washing out there. Thought I heard the door. Is Lenny, I think. And so I could do about half of the patio before my pipe had reached as long as it could go. And then I had to wait, and then I had to order a new hose. So then when the new hose came, I finished the rest of it. So yeah, that's the full story. You take the piss, but you leave into a car boot sale. Exactly. It gets all of us. 31. That's when it got me. It's got me. Oh, middle age has got me at 31. I'm telling you. I was showing the chat photos of a cormorant for about 5 minutes straight. Right. We've got a game coming up. Get your predictions in. Let's pick the team for Worcester in the Papa John's. Worcester is in goal. Not Worcester. Portsmouth, I mean. I've just read our own name. Aaron Moore at right back. Do I want that? Why is Lade? I think Lado goes right back. Masterson and Pond. Oh, I should get a Pond. No. Samuels at left back. Brogdon, Flett, Heskey. Why is that not Owadani? He's a bit tired. That's okay. Is everyone going for a 3-1 win? For Christ's sake. Let's put Dalton. Dalton's a bit tired as well, actually. McNeely, Judge, and Ernest Gian. Is it the National today? This stream has strong church coffee morning vibes today. I'm doing a screenshot of that because it couldn't be more apt. It is the national today. Yeah, there you go then. My friends just text me saying, "Who you going for today?" I don't know. I didn't know it was happening. I did see. Yeah, you said that there's a horse called the Big Dog. That one. What odds is the Big Dog? We should go for that, shouldn't we? Thanks, Ollie. Thank you. Let's just listen to this. How bad does it sound? Bit worried now. Which helped with the boredom part, because it is a little bit, it's satisfying and then it is a bit boring. My hose pipe wasn't long enough, what she said. And I had to... Oops. Right. Ignoring that and moving swiftly on. This is the team. Let's do this. 14-1. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Ernest Jan starting. Why do like Twitch clips have the most weird names? Like it auto generates the URL, doesn't it? This one is succulent American wolf rickroll. Which like what? That really needed a context. It did, didn't it? It needed the rest. Like that's why that clip on its own probably shouldn't be a thing. All right, we're playing Portsmouth. Come on then. Your predictions are closed. Everyone wants a 3-1 win anyway. What league are Portsmouth in? Doesn't matter because we're going to beat them anyway. That's a bit slow, is it? Is it a bit slow? Yeah, why are we there? Oh, we were watching the overhead kick. That's why. Brogdon. He's at the post. McNeely's put it in. He's onside as well. He's offside as well. Linesman didn't even put his flag up. What's going on there?
Follow me. Okay.
No one. Thank you for the follow. Brogdon. Judge! He's done it again. He's offside. The linesman, he's done it again. Why have we had 2 disallowed goals in 7 minutes?
Oh, thank you.
_breezy from resubscribed X31. Is Brogdon the brother of Thogden?
Yes.
Also, happy anniversary X.
Thank you. Happy anniversary. Breezy, thank you for the 31 months. What a legend you are. We love Breezy in these parts. We love Breezy. Thank you very much for that many months. What a guy. And yes, Brogdon is the brother of Thogden. They've scored now. For Christ's sake. Would you like to discuss the Bellingham news? I don't know if there is really news. Not really news now, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's it is a bit frustrating. Like, part of me still says, what is in it for Liverpool to come out and say that they're moving on? It is sort of predictable, but also annoying that we've been strung along for so long. And like, why did we not sign a midfielder before that sort of thing? Blah, 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 blah. FSG. Like all of the normal, all the things that people think, right? But there is still a conspiracy part of me that says, what's in it for Liverpool to leak that? And it's probably not, right? I'll caveat this with, it's probably not the case. But why would they just not say it? Why would they say something? Unless it's a negotiation ploy. Unless it's just, unless it is like, it's true, but it is also like, we'll say this now with the chance that Bellingham comes out and says something like, and then we're suddenly back in. Is it expectation management though? Because right now, nothing can happen. Like, I just feel like, because that's the argument, isn't it? I feel like just letting it be that the player chose somebody else is way better for PR, for the club. And that's where it's come from, than coming out now saying we're not going to buy him. I guess it's like, I don't know. Is it trying to make it seem like it's done, there's no panic, this is the plan, right? Personally, you don't need a Bellingham currently. I disagree with that. You're probably going to say we need a lot more than that. And like, if the argument is that we don't just need to spend all the money on Bellingham, we need 3 midfielders, then probably also true. And like, we probably need slightly different profile of midfielders, but I think we are crying out for a Bellingham as well, though. We need a signing that's going to push the needle a little bit, and I don't know if we've got. It's just tough to take a guess as well. In that, like, why can all the other clubs compete and Liverpool can't? It's annoying. Judge has scored, by the way, 1-1. He's done it again. It's like Liverpool have like posted up. Like we were it's just frustrating, I guess, isn't it? But also expected, one of those. I don't know. I'm not overly upset about it. It's just a weird one. Good morning, Judge. Better off with 2 Bellingham light players. Are they though? Because this is the, like, I don't know. Sometimes I think one big one is maybe. I think, but then the question is, why have we let it get to a position now where we need 3 midfielders in one window if we were never going to get Bellingham anyway? It's like, couldn't you have got like 2 Bellingham, like 2, like a Mount, let's just call them Mount, and a Núñez in the last 2 windows, and we'd be in a better player right now, right? 3 players, yes. 2 players would be underwhelming. I think so too as well. Yeah, I agree. If you really do sort it out, I don't know. It's quite exciting knowing that if they do move on from Bellingham, it's quite exciting knowing that we're going to go and buy people. There is a part of me that is like, if we go and get like, I don't know, like say Alexis McAllister's on the market, or there's a, I don't know, Barella, someone like that. It's still quite exciting, isn't it? I think that baffles me is that Rice and Caicedo have been named as the 2 players I want instead, which would end up being more expensive than Bellingham. But as 2 players, you can probably, you know, amortization and all that stuff, Breezy. If it's 2 players, it isn't more expensive. It's the 1 player thing is probably the problem.
Been a while. Happy 11 months.
Because that's maybe also the thing. Stephen, by the way. Clay Community, indeed. The problem is that we would need it, like 1 isn't enough, and if you spend it all on 1. But yeah, I mean, Rice, if they get Rice and Caicedo, Christ, that is good. That is better. The aim is to build a squad, not generate headlines, yeah. It's exciting until you read names like Tielemans and Gallagher. Exactly. I made a list yesterday of, I was chatting about it with one of my friends. I made a list and just said which ones I'd be happy with and which ones I wouldn't be. My list is this. Barella, yes. Mount, yes. Gallagher, no. Caicedo, yes. Rice, yes. Núñez, question mark. Mateus Núñez, that is. Tchouaméni, yes. Polina, question mark. Tielemans, question mark. Gravenberch, question mark. McAllister, yes. The question mark ones are all probably yeses, unless it is just them. And if it's just them, it's not enough. So there you go. There's my analysis. Tchouaméni, would Real Madrid let him go after 1 season? If some of the, I mean, there's a couple of rumours about him being unhappy and them not being happy with him, and he's not starting and not playing a lot. So yes, if that's true, then yeah. Gallagher, yes, there's another signing too in the same position. Exactly right. Even like Gallagher, if Gallagher was another after 2, then yeah. The expensive ones, yes. The good alternatives, no. Yes, Stephen, exactly. But I think that's where they are right now. That if you go and get the cheap alternatives, I don't know. Gallagher would be an Ox replacement. Yeah. I'm a bit, I don't know. As Wolves fans, Mateus Núñez is most certainly settling in. Ruben Neves is a much better defender and can't understand why Liverpool will be after Núñez and not Neves. I agree, Brad. And he's got like a year left on his contract, right, Neves? And I think he's rumoured to maybe sign again. Like, that's absolutely true. I'd be all over Neves. I think Klopp likes Neves as well, which is a weird one. How do you skip ads? By subscribing to the channel. My tips for the national: dusty rug, lunch hour, creosote, V-neck, no nails, leaky tap. There you go. Seward! Oh, he should have scored. We nearly had the song. We're losing, by the way. La, 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 la. I think what Klopp sees in Núñez is, please read it again. I don't want to read it again. It's a lot. Oh, were you, was it a joke? I just read the names. I'm not really interested in horse riding. Horse riding? That's not what it's called. Horse racing. It's all puns, I see. I didn't read it properly. The thing is that it's believable in the names, isn't it? So people forget that Klopp is exactly. Adam Army, that's the point that I was going to make, is that I think Klopp looks at Núñez and there's probably a bit of, from his time at Sporting, there's probably a lot of data on him that says that he is the type of midfielder that Klopp would like to have to improve on. It's a work of art. I missed it. I'm sorry. It's running again. Leaky tap. Yeah, I get you. It's good. Well done. I'm sorry, everyone. I've let you down there. Let's do subs to try and win this game. Or at least get back into this game. Neves is 26. Not to say that's all, but I think we need players that won't hit 30 before their second contract. Maybe. I think they're looking at, I don't know. You probably need a couple of those, but I think bringing in a 26-year-old isn't the worst thing now. I don't know. We've got no players in that bracket right now. Like, if we sign more 23-year-olds, that's a bit... I don't know if it... immediately improves us. Like, if you look at the profile of Liverpool's midfielders this season, we've got like 18 to 22 or 29 or older. And then we've got like 7% of our midfield appearances are from that middle bracket, which is the prime midfield age, which is just odd, isn't it? Weird.
Last week, but with no stream, I missed it. We demand more songs.
Thank you, Pringle. He's onside, McNeely, and we are 2-2. We're back in it. We demand more songs, yes. Talking of prime. Thank you very much, Pringle, for your prime. I appreciate it, buddy. We demand more songs. I do need to do more songs. I actually thought that. We've gone to penalties. It's the weird group stage penalty thing, isn't it? I'll get Daniel Garvin to pick the penalty takers, and then let's put Judge on the 5th one. I do need to do new songs, you're right. It depends, because what I think you're saying is with an assumption that we're going to bounce right back, but I think it's going to take more than one window to get this right. So you want to get as many years out of it. I think in terms of money, you get as many years, but also I think we need one at least that is in that prime place to improve us. But yeah, I get what you mean. Because also those players are getting older anyway, aren't they, etc. Also, Chelsea discuss. What is Chelsea? That's my comment on that. What is Chelsea? World Snooker Championship has started. That's my background viewing sort of for the next 2 weeks. Nice, if you're into that type of thing. Very calm snooker, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Romeo Lavia would be a brilliant signing. He is City bound, by the way. Pep talks about him every week. Like, and they've got the buyback on him, right? That's why I also wonder about Bellingham to City. Like, if they... Like, Lavia looks like he's going to go back there at some point. Oh, Uwadani's missed, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I saw that Chelsea extended for Enzo Fernandez's contract. Just weird. Was Calvin Phillips not a good purchase? A not good purchase? I don't know. He's struggled with injuries, so that's part of it. But he doesn't strike me as a very City player anyway. But City do this sometimes. Is that like the first season they'll be nowhere, and then they'll just be in, and they'll be brilliant. I think there is a bedding in period. Liverpool have it as well. You look at like Grealish. Grealish is now a key player for them. I think Grealish is on like a run of like 8 starts in a row or something now as well, and been so effective. I just wonder if like the plan for Phillips is something similar. Obviously not in terms of position, but you know what I mean, right? We've lost on pens. Exactly. Ake too, now vital for them. Starts every game in a really, really important role for them. I think if Klopp could go back 6 months and not sign Gakpo, that he would. I like Gakpo. He's been good, but could that 40 mil be the difference maker in affording Bellingham and more? Possibly. Yeah, I don't think that's too... With Diaz coming back as well, I don't think that's too ridiculous. Like, you wonder if, like, the signing of Gakpo... It depends when, like, the financial years, like, would it actually make it? I don't know. But possibly. I really like Gakpo, but I do wonder if it was necessary. Just the midfield has been quite... It seems really odd that they've not signed a midfielder. The saving grace of that thing was like, we need a midfielder. The whole thing, the whole time was, yeah, but Bellingham. Even I think it might have been slightly invented by fans, but there was pretty concrete links, wasn't there? Yeah, but Bellingham, it's worth waiting. Bellingham. To turn around and then say, oh God, he's really expensive, we can't afford that. When surely everyone knew that all along, just seems really weird. Really weird. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see. Also, I've decided I'm not getting too caught up in transfer business. People are obsessed with transfers. And I mean, I am on FM, but did we go out? We failed. We didn't reach the knockout rounds. Are we out of the Papa John's by losing twice? Oh, right. Yeah, we are. I mean, we've lost to Portsmouth, who are in League One, second, and Arsenal under 21s. I don't know why you're expecting me to get through. I see a lot of people wanting Mane back. Yeah, get Mane back. Get another left winger. Get 3 or 4 more. Let's just get let's just get left wingers. I reckon. Season over. Yeah, we've ruined it. Gakpo makes sense to me given Firmino leaving in the summer. Yeah. Yeah, and it's clear that Klopp seems pretty intent on using him central. So I do wonder what happens with that. Does Gakpo stay there? There's a few rumours that he's not very happy playing centrally. Or do you? Or does Nunes eventually move inside? I still don't know when Nunes is most effective. I like him from the left, but I do wonder. Mane Matoma for Liverpool this season. If we get, yeah, I get him in. Do you know what? All the left wingers. Yeah, Mane's the one player we sell at the perfect time when people want him back. Yeah. It's just nostalgia, isn't it? He was so good for us though, wasn't it? I love Mane. And then it becomes like a thing. Like, he's just punched someone in the face. So people are going to say that, aren't they? No news from B&Q. Everybody. I did have a missed call at 9:19, which they say that you'll get a phone call half an hour before they arrive. That was a lie. That was a lie. Also, the delivery time is scheduled for AM. Thank you. There's a good punch, allegedly. I don't think it's alleged. I think like it's pretty much confirmed, right? Tuchel talks about it. AM, yeah. Ashley Probitz. I did not know you existed. Would you take Maddison if Leicester go down? I don't know. Yeah, probably. I'd take Maddison if Klopp decided he wanted Maddison. My thing is, I don't know if I want Maddison because I don't know if Klopp wants Maddison. So, but if he did, then yeah, I would. Does that make sense? That seems like a weird way to go about it, but I don't know whether he'd fit us enough. But if Klopp decided that he wanted him, I'd be confident that he would fit. So that's where I'm at with it. B&Q hand delivering you a contract for a new commercial. Yeah. Did I get a discount? No. Convert Maddison to a left wing and play him there. Would you like Phil Billing? Right, we've got Boston next at home. Let's go and play this one. Can Maddison press? Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's just where he fits what Klopp wants him to do. But there was a lot of links to him. When he was at Norwich, Liverpool were really linked with him, weren't they? But they do have this. Like, they keep them on a list and then they do go back to them. Dewsbury Hall is great. Could be a decent signing. I've seen a few Dewsbury Hall links as well, yeah. Does sound like a prom venue, unfortunately, though, doesn't he? We've got Amari Samuels out. We've got Leon Judges on international duty. It's a league game. And Dalton is. Judge is playing for Wales under 21s and Dalton's playing for Republic of Ireland under 21s. We kind of need you, lads. We've got a league game. Okay. Annoying. Let's get Pelletier on the bench. Yeah, I know what you mean, Brady. But I think, yeah, maybe not. Visiting Dewsbury Hall on my National Trust visits in the summer. Oh, I should get a National Trust thing now that I'm an old man. Let's sort this out. Vontae Williams starts. Brogdon, Heskey. Is Flett fine? Let's start off Flett then. Like that. Strikers. Seward, McNeely, Gian is a lot weaker than it has been in the past. We've got Allen out, Minton out, and Judge out. So 3 strikers out. This is why you get 6 strikers. Because they actually you get loads of them out all at once anyway. I guess we go with that. Home to Boston. That strike force doesn't shout goals at me. We kind of need McNeely to score if any of them are going to score. Gian just loves being offside, doesn't he? Let's go to it. Let's do it. Possibly an English Heritage membership too, yeah. Not many. Make sure you do your predictions. There's only a couple there. I know we're kind of like chatting rather than focusing on the FM, but make sure you do your predictions. Why would you have more strikers? If you have no strikers, the strikers can't go out. I don't know what that means. Close to this game for next game. Yeah. For next game, I mean. Gian. Over. I said he's not going to be a goal scorer for us, and then he almost scores immediately. Wait till you start unironically checking cardigans. Oh, God. Oh, God. Missed predictions winning because I was deleting and reinstalling Discord for voice messaging feature. Oh, there you go then. Fair enough. Is that a new thing, is it? So back to school Monday, yeah. Unfortunately, gotta go and do my job again. Yeah, no. Back to work Monday. Pretty big term, actually. It's SATs. So, scary. So we got like I think 3 weeks and then it's Sats week. And then, and basically, just after Sats, year 6, just stop chilling for the rest of the year. Bit nippy, isn't it? Should I grab a card? Oh, God's sake. Some news to cheer us Liverpool fans up. Some US investment group are in talks for a minority stake in Man United Glazers for life. Oof. Oof. Yeah, exams coming up for others, I guess, as well. If the Glazers stay, that is terrible news for United fans. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. All right, 38 minutes. Not a lot has happened in this game so far. Is Brogdon, Gian, space in the middle for McNeely or one of you. Penref. Terrible news for United fans, funny for everyone else. Exactly. Owadani missed one in the shootout against Portsmouth. Can he score now? Yes, he can. He saves it for the league, you see. 4th of the season for Jamal. Come on.
Thank you. I am a new one guy resubscribed X13. Really enjoying the stream whilst preparing for the new term.
Hey, I'm only one guy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 13 months. What a man. Chat, do some sub emotes. There we go. When do we suddenly get fans at the stadium? We've had fans for a while. We've had fans. Yeah, we got fans. Just told them I'm not happy even though we're 1-0 up. In the league, we've had fans for a while, I think. Some competitions, we don't. Give me big, long assignments rather than exams every day of the week. Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty good at exams, like I was growing up. But still, for me, they feel like a bit of a lottery a bit too much. That you can just flunk an exam so easily. Whereas if you have an assignment, you can actually put the time and the effort into it to make it reflect your abilities. So yeah, I kind of agree. And that's how I feel about SATs now. I'm like, do all this work preparing year 6 all year for the SATs. And then they could just do terribly. Or sometimes they pull it out the bag completely. And you're like, well, where did that come from? We had loads of those last year. McNeely! Come on. What's for lunch today? Good question. Don't know. Not really considered it. I don't think we've got anything in. I don't know what my plan is for the rest of today, so I'm not sure is the answer. Exams are so naff. At GCSE, 2 years worth of learning comes down to a 2-hour written paper. Yeah. Exams are outdated. Fight me. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Exams is like, I don't know, it's rough, isn't it? Pebbles for lunch. Fancy roast. Always, but tomorrow. Tomorrow. I was classed at exams before COVID. Been woeful at them since. Really? That's interesting. Why is that, do you think? My A-level start on the 23rd of May. I do 4 subjects. I got 14 papers. Yeah, good luck at everybody going through it. Remember, they don't define you. And just do your best. That's literally all you can do. You're having the guys around for a barbecue today. Nice, James. Maybe I could do that, actually. Nice new clean patio, remember? Although immediately, Lenny went out there and did a dump. So I spent ages pressure washing it. Washing? That's not pressure washing it. And then, yeah, straight out there. I do love a barbecue. Yeah, me too. We did a really good barbecue in Devon. Really good. The Airbnb we were in had a really nice, like, you know when you get like a proper nice barbecue. This is middle-aged chat as well, for Christ's sake. Like high quality barbecue. They had a good chimney next to it as well. Oh, it was really nice. Yeah, cooked up a storm on there. Got some burgers, some sausages, some salmon on the barbecue. Game changer. Cat doesn't eat meat, so she eats fish. Cat had salmon from the barbecue. Really nice. If you've not tried it, try that. At what point do we all accept that we're all middle-aged? Yeah. I've been given... I've got one of those charcoal big green eggs. Oh, yeah. Strip steaks tonight with my brother. Yeah, those egg barbecue things, like what they unis or whatever they're called. They look insane. So expensive, though. I've got myself a big green egg. Yeah, yeah. So brother-in-law works for them, so I get good deals. James, send over some details. In Devon, is the barbecue with the sausages or burgers on the top, or is that cool? Cream first, everybody. Power washing and barbecue. This is suburbia. Chat, I don't know what you're expecting. Bought a house last year. What, like, surely you saw this coming. You must have seen the transition to middle-agedness last season. We've won 2-0, by the way. Did I make subs? don't remember making subs in that game. I must have done. Did I? No. 0 substitutes made. Good, everybody. Well done. We hold you to a higher standard. Yeah, sorry, everyone. I never have the scone argument because I don't eat jam. Fair enough. We, Kat and I got to the Airbnb first, right? There was 8 of us, 4 couples, right? Stayed in Devon. Kat and I got there first, and the Airbnb host had put some scones in like a basket with some homemade jam and some cream, some, clotted cream, and put it on like the side. And because we arrived first, when everyone else arrived, I just told them that I made the scones. And they were like, oh, that's really nice. Oh, well, thank you. That's really nice. They were clearly shop-bought scones as well. Clearly. Like, so obviously. In fact, they even took a photo of it. Do you want to see the photo of me with my scones? Do I even have it? So much so that I posed with the scones. Look at this. Bottle of wine in there as well. I was like, look, I prepared this for you guys. Look, just playing the long scone there. Yeah. Stunning play. Yeah, it was good. Did you splash some flour on your face for authenticity? Yeah. Properly did it. I'm speechless. Saturday morning kitchen vibes. Yeah. A few of them guessed eventually, but one of them, literally, one of my mates on the very last day went, "What? Did he not make the scones?" So yeah, he was the only one eventually. In a Waitrose basket as well. How very middle-aged. Is it a Waitrose basket? Oh, it is. I didn't even know that. It would have been very middle class of me had I actually made them. But that's just what the Airbnb host left, isn't it? They did, though. I feel like this is quite slimy from them. Look what this is how they presented the scones. Like, I know that I claim to have made them, but why can't you see it? They're in... If I turn the brightness down, does that help? They're in cling film. They very clearly tried to claim that they've made those scones, haven't they? Very clearly. They were definitely shop-bought scones. So I may have been extra slimy to... on top of them claiming to made them, I've claimed to have made them. But they definitely were trying to pull the wool over our eyes as well. I'm having it. You made scones this morning. Nice. Morgan Owens fractured his lower leg in training. Or injured tackling. Was it in training? Yeah, in training. Jesus. Hot kettle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair enough. They prepared them at least. Yeah, at least they did put them into there. That's fair. The jam actually was homemade. Massive, like full... They didn't even chop the strawberries in there. Just full strawberries in the jam. It was quite nice, actually. I've got an uni. What's the... What was that message? Because I'm actually genuinely interested. I'm scrolling back up to see the message about the uni. I've got an uni, learned to make a cracking Neapolitan pizza. My shed lock is broken. Now I can't get into the shed without A, damage, or B, locksmith. No! I do want to get like a proper one of those. I just worry with things like that I use them a couple of times and then never use them again. You can make jam in a bread machine, can you? Nothing wrong with a bit of corporate deceit. You have a pizza oven, yeah. Use it every week, do you? I'd like that. If I could get some nice planters out the back and make the back patio garden look nice, and I'd be more tempted to go out there. Now that I've pressure washed the patio as well, though. So easy to use, is it? You can buy jam from a shop. You can. This is true. No lies were told there. Do you know what? Embrace the middle-agedness. Really addictive too, is it? You grow my own wild strawberries for my jam. I want to make some chili jam, actually, everyone. What are the best things? If I get some planters, what are the best things for me to grow in my garden? There's not a massive amount of sunlight. There's a period of the day that has good sunlight. Not a massive amount for the rest of the day. What are your suggestions? I wouldn't mind growing some chilies to make like a chili jam. Instead of a pizza oven, I have a baking steel, metal inside of a pizza stone. You get the oven ripping hot with one of those and pizzas. Oh, that sounds good, actually. Chilies do pretty well on a windowsill. Yeah. Actually, we could do that in the kitchen windowsill. Potatoes. I do love potatoes. Garden peas. You did that last year. Grew loads of them and made fermented hot sauce. Oh, that's nice. Since turning 30, I've gotten more and more excited over new household appliances. Got one of those spraying mops last year, and I was like a kid at Christmas. I mean, Breezy, that was me buying the pressure washer last week. Took it home. Oh, I'm so excited to get it going. Then didn't have the right tap adapter. I had to go back out to get it. Because we don't have an outside tap. How easy is it to put an outside tap in? Surely it can't be that difficult, right? Broccoli, particularly sprouting kinds, is pretty easy. Interesting. Do we need to get a gardening section in the Discord? Some herbs. Mint doesn't take any effort. I used to always make homemade mint sauce for my granddad. In like, have you ever seen like a mint sauce? Like it's what would you call it? Like appliance thing. Like it's like a turny wheel, and then you put the I don't know. It like crunches them up and turns them down. Like, have you seen one of those? I used to always have that job at my granddad's growing up. At least tapping is vaguely football related. True. Good. Did anyone ever use one of those? I'm going to Google it. Mint. Is it? I don't know if it's just mint. It's like a mint grinder. Yeah. Mint. Parsley. Oh, yeah. Okay. So herb cutter or... This is a good example. It's like a pestle and mortar, but not. You put it through a little... There's like a spout at the top and you turn a wheel and it comes out the other end. Victoria Sponge sounds like an 1800s birth control. Christ. Christ. There's a mint grinder. Yeah, I think it's more like a herb grinder. This church... wants to claim that he made it. This church coffee morning is really hitting new heights. We're doing this every week. Absolutely, yeah. You know when you're old, when you stick teleshop and gardening channels on in the background? I've not done that yet. Your parents used to have one of those. Yeah. Maybe herb grinder. Being really careful to... I mean, there's not really any... I mean, that's not a good thing to Google, is it? That's suspicious. Especially because I missed the H off herb, so I've just Googled herb grinder. I mean, that is a really, like, to navigate that Google search is quite tricky. I'm basically looking up a cannabis grinder and also Googling grinder. Like, that is a treacherous road to tread. Herb grinder is not the Google search this conversation relates to. No. My parents asked me what I want for my birthday the other day, and I responded a new saucepan and some pillowcases. Kat bought me a really nice knife for my birthday last year. Herb grinder is the name of an East German footballer in the 1970s. There you go. Do not Google grinder. No. Be really careful. Yeah. Fair enough, Gambler. I love these streams. I love that, like, some people... I was chatting to one of my friends about, like, streaming, and they were like, how do you, like, talk to yourself? I'm like, but you don't talk to yourself, do you? Like, we have chatted now for an hour about so many different topics, and I would say 1% of it has been about FM. That's why these streams work. That's why FM streams work generally, I think, because you really don't need to talk about the game all that much. Right. That's generous. It actually is, isn't it? It genuinely is generous. 1%. All right. FA Cup first round. Bit of FM chat. Move out the way. What is FM? We have our first round draw. We could play teams that are up to League One standard. I kind of want either a big name away from home as a bit of money making. But really, we want an easy home draw here, don't we? Judith Chalmers is going to read the draw. And today's FA Cup first round draw sees Worcester City play Eastleigh. Just joined. What have I missed? Who wants to tell him? Who wants to tell him?
Force 6 resubscribed X25.
Thank you very much. G-Force. George, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the 25 months. Get in. Appreciate you. LW says, I've just joined. What have I missed? If somebody would like to fill him in, that'd be great. A midlife crisis? Good. I went to watch this FM streamer to learn about the game, and all I got is he loves pebbles and claiming he made scones that he clearly didn't. Yeah. Lots of 35 to 50-year-old life tips as well, though, I reckon. Yeah, you kind of did cheat. It's true. All right. Mbappe's won the Ballon d'Or. Who else has won the Ballon d'Or? Bernardo Silva second in the Ballon d'Or. Camavinga third. Haaland won it last year with Mbappe and Rodrigo. Lewandowski third there. There we go. Get your predictions in. We have not counted. This is a big game. Is it? It's actually not. I thought they were way better than that. They're down in... I guess if they won their game in hand, they would be third. Well, or second. So it is a big game, but not quite as big a game as I thought it was when I saw it. They were right up there at the start of the season. They've kind of fell off a little bit. Let's beat them and make them really fall off. That's the plan. Why is Flet not getting in our team? What's his value at? I might need to look at contracts soon as well. Because a lot of ours... In fact, let's look now. A lot of our contracts are... end of this year? These guys are all this year. I mean, actually, it's mainly loans. Can I do a new loan for Uwadani yet? I can. Should I try and get Uwadani back for another loan? Keep doing your predictions, by the way. If we pay... What are we paying currently for him? We are paying 1,400. Which should be tested in a different environment. Therefore, would not... Yeah, we need to give a big future fee to be able to do this. But let's pay 90% of his wages and say we will optionally pay you 15 mil. It's gone up 5 million each time. What? They took away the optional fee. What just happened? He would stay until 2029. And they just let us have him for another year, even though they took away the future fee. I mean, that's fine. It works fine, but weird that they sort of asked for it and then didn't do it. That was strange. Don't question it. Just go with it. Yeah, fine. Okay. So he's staying. Any of these guys need new contracts? Flet was the one that I was thinking of. Should we give him another year to keep his value high, then potentially sell him? He's also still on a part-time contract, so maybe that's one to do. We'll see what he wants. He wants about the same money. He's on 1,800 now. Let's give him a new contract. Star player's a bit much. Let's get you down to important. Get rid of that. We can give you a bit more of that. 1.7 is... Let's go to 1.8, so hopefully you go with that. Relegation fee. I'll give you a non-promotion one of 250k as well. There we go. They were just testing your commitment. Clearly, yeah. I mean, Jamal Uwadani, if he accepts it, is going to be here for a 4th season on loan. After selling him and then getting him back, it's a 4th season. His 5th season at the club could be confirmed. I love it. Will he be out of contract then? Oh, is that why maybe? His contract goes until... It is. Is that why they wouldn't do a future... Oh, no, that doesn't make any sense. You'd want the future fees still. But actually, yeah. They've got an optional contract extension by a year. But he would go out of contract by the time our loan would end. We might be able to sign him permanently, which is the dream, isn't it? He does have an option, yeah, for an extra year. Can't buy him if he's out of contract, yeah, I guess. There we go then. Right, let's make this team good. Let's put Flet back in for Brogdon. They can't enforce the fee, so it's pointless. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that might be why. We should also look, maybe. Do we want to keep Callum Allen again? I'm not sure we do. I think we'll wait on the other loans. But it might be worth seeing if we can extend those ones as well. All right, I'm going to go Lader at right back. We rested him last game.
Resubscribed
Beyond!
7 months. as surprising as Simon Terrard starting and scoring in a 5-2 win over Hertha Berlin. Also, I thank Liverpool for getting the draw Clates Crab.
Yeah, that's fair actually. That is a good result for City, wasn't it? Annoying that we didn't win because Liverpool really should have won that game. Get Alan back purely for that goal. Yeah, fair enough. Sell him, loan him for his entire contract there. Get him on a free. Slight whiff of money laundering there. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? We've done well with it, if that is the case. I like it. Beyond, thank you very much for the 7 months, my friend. Appreciate it, dude. That's the team, I think. Any other striker changes? We're still missing Callum Allen and Minton, so that is it. Gian starts. Let's do it. Anything from B&Q?
Follow me.
No. Let's see if we can track Kat again, see if she's going to be home. That would solve the problem. Are you a legend at the club yet? No, I don't think we are. Aha. She can be tracked, which means she might be on the move, but she is 6 miles away. Might be on the way home. I'll text her. I'm not sure why you're so involved in this process, but you are now, so deal with it. I said hello. What time are you home? It's auto-corrected to homeboy. What time are you homeboy? You got in a mood with me because I called her mate this morning as well. I was asleep. Anyway. What's that? Okay, she said maybe an hour. Stuart Fletter scored! We just offered him a new contract and now he scored. Come on, good start. Anything regarding B&Q is imperative for us to know. That's fair enough, yeah. We just want to see the Pebbles arrive safe. She's not home for an hour, which is not that helpful, actually, because we finished streaming in about an hour and 20 anyway, so yeah. What colour are the slabs? Kind of like a pale creamy, beigey colour. That's all. All good. Just wondering about this delivery. You should have won that game, yeah, with the better side. We're the better side in that second half, definitely were. I can't believe it took so long to get the equaliser. And the penalty miss, obviously. We had 4 tons of stones delivered from B&Q a month ago. Did you? It's not 4 tons worth. It's a lot less than that. It's only a little area that I'm trying to do with the stones. I don't know if I've got enough. I'm going to have to see. I mean, I'll give you an update, if you like. Probably won't take photos because it's the front of my house. But I can give you an update. That's a lot of stones, yeah. Judge! Camo! That's a great goal. He's done it again. That's a lovely finish. McNeely hooked it to him, look. By the way, talking of Stones, he's good, isn't he? John Stones is a fantastic footballer. And I really like him. I like the fact that how easily he's just gone and started doing that midfield performance. Honestly, he's brilliant, isn't he? Maybe one of my favourite, in terms of just pure footballer. Obviously, despise the bloke because he plays for City. But in terms of like footballers that you can just appreciate, John Stones is right up there for me. I think he's great. Pond! Wide! Yorkshire's finest. Barnsley Beckenbauer, isn't he? Even as a Scot, I like Stones, yeah. And was an Everton player before, yeah. There is no reason I should like that man. I do. United, not in a good place with Martinez and potentially Varane out for a season. No, they're going to struggle. Stones top 5 in the world. That's madness. But, I mean, I like him, but that seems madness. Makes me sad for Calvin Phillips that a centre-back is keeping him out the midfield, though. Yeah, but you can't really complain about it, can he? It's not like he's been bad. He's been so good. It's all right, they've got Maguire. Yeah, it's not great, though. For United, that. Oh, down with the top 5, yeah. Why have we headed it straight there? I found the quotes about Walker really interesting. Like Pep does sometimes like leave it all out there and maybe says too much. Like when he's talking about Walker saying he can't do it. Like he can't do the role that he wants him to do in like stepping into midfield. Like that's a killer for a like for a 33-year-old centre back or like right back, Walker. That's a bit of a killer saying like you can't play in our system. Like what happens to Walker now? Like is it just like a kick up the arse of like learn it, become good at it? Or like I find it interesting that he came out to say it, I think. Oh god, they're gonna score. They have. Oakley Cannoneer, former Liverpool player. He's offside, ref. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's do subs. I keep forgetting. We are dominating this. You think he leaves in the summer? Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be the case. Let's do Aaron Moore at right back. Let's do Brogdon on. Let's do MBO up front. 3 subs. If it won't happen, but is Kyle Walker? Would Kyle Walker represent a really good signing for Liverpool? Is his contract up? I don't think it is it? Like, that is actually what Liverpool need to do, is buy a good defensive right back for certain games. I think that is a genuine fix. But obviously he's at City. I think he has another year, does he? Yeah. On a 2-year deal, yes. Yeah, I just think if his contract is up, it might happen because he'd be free to go wherever he wants. But the fact that we'd have to buy him from City means it's a no-go. But like, objectively, that would be a great deal, I think. Judge has a penalty opportunity, which he smashes home. Are we No, okay, not a defensive right back. I mean a defensively solid right back. Brady, sorry. Different wording. I think you know what I mean there, right? I don't think he want to go to Liverpool. I think he would. I think that's a bit. I think that's a fast right back. Also, that yeah. I think we would sell him for 30 mil max. Yeah. I think if he had the chance now, like, I don't think he would say no to going to Liverpool. Like, it's a similar thing to like, what is he now? 32. There's a good defensive right back at Leeds called Luke Ayling. Special deal. Only 25 million. I'm going to pass, I think. Anyway. Liverpool don't spend more than 10 mil on a fullback. Yeah, true. It's a shame. It's a bit weird that, I mean, Ramsey's had injuries as well, but weird that we'd signed another right back and he just hasn't had a look in. And Milner comes in ahead of him all the time. So, strange one. Strange one. All right, we are dominating Notts County here. 3-0. Yeah, Ollie, I agree. I agree. And I think he's just, like, it's his... in a system, I'll say it, I'll continue to say it over and over and over again. Like, I'm Trent's biggest fan. I love the bloke. In a system that is working well, i.e. last season, Trent is not a problem. Like, it's so lazy to start calling Trent a problem when he's not causing the problem. He is the outcome of all the problems in the way that the team is operating right now. That's the thing, and it's really like that is the thing that becomes obvious and like you see it. Did MBO just score, by the way? We need to do a song before I continue this point. Good finish, MBO. Play the song. There we go. Butler or your Deji. What is he? He's our striker, he's our number 9. Nathan Butler or your Deji. He'll keep scoring all the time. Come on, one more. Did you go for 5-0? And anyway, on Trent, I think a lot more is made of it than needs to be. Yes, he has defensive issues, and I think they're more to do with his positioning and his defensive instincts, mainly because he's been played in a system that works so well for years that it's not had to be a thing. So I think, I don't know, it's kind of twofold. Like, yeah, that's part of his game that hasn't needed to be focused on at all in the past, but also it's overblown as well, because that is the outcome of the system not working. Not the system, that's also lazy, but when Liverpool don't function, defenders are really left isolated and exposed, and one of the defenders is Trent. Most teams attack down one of the sides. So it's going to be Trent or Robertson, and Robertson's had a lot of issues as well in the same way. Tsimikas was dreadful in one of the, like, what game was it when he started? So I don't know. I think it's one of those. You got an offer of 12 million for McNeely. Jesus. That's yeah, probably in the Championship. That's a really good offer. I don't know. I don't know. I love Trent. If Liverpool struggle again next year, I don't think they will. Will it be time for Klopp to go? I don't know. Maybe. Like, that's a long, sustained period of time for the team not to be very good. So maybe. But I hope not. Yeah, but Robbo's class at football. Yeah, we love him. You got it up to 15 mil, but you rejected the contract. Oh, really? That's annoying. Adani, loan accepted. He just needs to accept us now, and he'll be back for another year. Exactly, Beyond. Yeah, nicely worded. But like the obvious casualty as well. So of course there's going to be more scrutiny on it. And I think it's just, and annoyingly, and then this is, people will disagree with this, but Gary Neville has made it really weirdly personal. In that Arsenal game for the first half an hour, Arsenal were good. Liverpool lost their heads at 2-0 a bit, but to go 2-0 down, they weren't that bad. Arsenal didn't dominate Liverpool to go 2-0 up. They dominated them for a while at 2-0. Does that make sense? And Neville was like personally going at Trent for things that I was like, that's not necessarily like, you're trying to drag him into this. Like, it's a bit weird. You've made it weird now. His position makes it easy for people to clown him on Twitter. Yeah, I guess, but sometimes it's like, what do you actually... A lot of the times I see people clowning him and the football banter and all that shit. And I'm like, what do you actually want him to do in that scenario? Because he can't... Like, there's like 30 yards of space around him. He can't do anything in that situation. But because it's Trent, and that's, you know, trendy to go and do, yeah. He also gets a lot of stick because he's English. Yeah. Can't believe Robertson didn't get banned for assaulting that linesman's elbow. I know. Shocker, really, wasn't it? Shocker. I don't know. What's that point about Klopp there? Let me read it. Klopp will step down before he's sacked. I think if it got to December we haven't improved, he would do what he did at Dortmund. I think you're right, yeah. It's the Harry Maguire treatment. He's become an easy target. Exactly. Well, people, like, this is it, right? Social media. If you tweet about Trent being bad, every fan of every other team goes, yeah, like, I like that. Yeah, yeah. That's the way football Twitter behaves and acts. So it's horrible, really. It's just easy like likes and things. And the thing that I hate the most about it is that like Sky Sports and pundits lean into it, and it seems like it's becoming more and more it has more and more of an impression of like what is supposed to be like expert punditry and expert analysis when it isn't. Like, it isn't. Like, Roy Keane calling Robertson a baby at half time for reacting when he got an actual official elbowed him in the head, whether it was like a big deal or not. An expert pundit at half time calling him a baby isn't expert analysis, is it? But everyone goes, yeah, because it's funny. So everyone then thinks that's really good. So then in turn, they continue to do it even more. Like, do you know what I'm like? It's this self-fulfilling prophecy thing of just get people who actually give you an insight on the game. Who's the baby now, Roy? It's as if Roy Keane wasn't the most like quintessential footballer that argues and shouts at referees and officials. Literally, if you had to name a footballer from the 90s and early 2000s that would have a go at officials, Roy Keane is your answer. What does he do? Like, oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? Where's Roy Kent on Sky Sports when you need him? Exactly. I think the opposite. Maguire's been quite good lately, no? Has he? Anyway. Daniel Sturridge, Unreal Pundit. Yeah, actually insightful. Actually insightful. If he kind of like does a bit much of the like rhymes, but like, yeah, actually insightful. When he was talking about, he's talking about Nunes. His Sturridge's stuff about Nunes was really good. Talks about how Nunes needs to develop his own like signature finish and his like go-to finish, because then you do it and it becomes your finish, and then it becomes second nature, and then you've got the confidence when you go through. Bit like Havertz, like with struggling with confidence. If Nunes has his finish, say when he went through against Arsenal, like Henry had his, Sturridge had the type of finish he would go for, Suarez had his type. If you think of all the best strikers, they have their finish that is their finish, the instinctual finish. Nunes doesn't have that yet, and he gets in all of the positions that if he does develop that, then he becomes like elite. You don't have to think about if you're going to mess it up. Exactly. I think that was really good from Sturridge. It's true. And I've not thought about it before that, which is what you want from a pundit, right? Roy Keane shouldn't be allowed to work in football when he's admitted to hurting multiple players in the purpose on the past. He's just a thug. I think now he's got like this weird, like tough guy but nice guy thing going on though. Uwadani's back again, by the way. Another year. Another year. Every year. He's just walking soundbite. Exactly. So he's a walking soundbite, which feeds into social media, which feeds into the football banter thing. So it's like, of course he's going to still be on there. And I don't mind Roy Keane. I think I quite like him, but he's not offering anything other than we can clip this up and put it onto our YouTube channel. We can clip this up and tweet it. Right? I'm not very keen on him. Good. I wonder what Chelsea Lee thinks of Lampard's return. Proper English manager. Proper one of our own. He basically, Ollie, Chelsea Lee thinks the same thing that Richard Keys said. Did you see the Richard Keys quotes about Lampard going in? Oh my word, that man. Jesus Christ. That man gets paid to talk about football as well, by the way. Actually. I like it when managers go on as pundits and not retired ones. Yeah. Like Mourinho, when he went in and just like put on a clinic for a while, was really good, wasn't it? Andy Gray and Richard Keys, I know. Dinosaurs. Did you see him tweet saying he'd give... Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Pure Defto. I'm going for the club legend any day of the week. Okay. Should we loan out Cyril Southern? I don't know why they're trying to loan him in October, but should we loan him? He hasn't played any games for us. Although I think he came off the bench one time. He's 19 with quite good potential. It's okay potential. Should I give him a loan? Sir Alex Ferguson or Wenger do it. It's class. Yeah. Wenger was brilliant when he does punditry stuff. He is. How many times has the PGMOL apologised to Brighton this season? Is it 3? And when you consider in the last game they need to apologise for about 4 decisions in that one apology, it's a bit mad, isn't it? It is 3 times. Yeah, I think yes, loan him. Let's see if we can get all of his wages paid, and then we'll loan him. Callum Allen is back. They're not playing Guillermo. Everton have had 2 apologies, if I recall rightly. These apologies are a bit weird. I don't know why we're tallying them up like this, but yeah. We're going over under on 4.5 for the season then for them. I think over. There's at least 3 more before the end of the season, right? Yeah, agreed. Malaga, yeah. I agree. They do that for sure. The only football media I consume these days is all cop. Professional punditry is mostly in the pits. Agreed. And it makes a mockery of it. Having people like James Alcott, and you know how I love him, so I guess that's not a surprise. But having people like Alcott offering much better insights into football actually makes a mockery of the people who are paid to do it on the TV. And I think it actually even... Yeah, Athletic and Tifo are good examples of it as well. Actually highlight how bad it is on the TV. It also, by the way, highlights how bad some football social media people are, who do things for the clicks and do things for the reaction and do things like just say things because it's outrageous and contentious. I hate it. It's a plague on our game, genuinely. Do you genuinely believe these things? When it's like really tribal and really like, I'm saying this just because I know that you're going to argue with me. I actually really dislike it. Like, I'd much rather talk to somebody who can be like objective. Like, because you can still have bias and be objective. I think you just need to acknowledge it. And we talk about this a lot on this, like in these streams, don't we? Like, when I make a point about football, I'm very often like, I know that I'm coming from a Liverpool point of view with this, but also that's natural and that's football, like you do. But like, I'm not, I would never turn around and like have an argument about how Liverpool are the best team in the world. And like, I feel like people do that. Like, I see United fans like saying like, I'm the best, we're the best team. I was like, but you're not though, because you're 3rd, 4th. So you're clearly not. I don't know. You're describing TalkSport. Exactly, right? Exactly. It's just, it's horrible. I hate it. United is the best team in the world. That's the weirdest part of football tribalism. I get like defending your players and things like that, but when they try to convince you that they're better, when you're like, but they're just not. And that's not just United. That was just, I used them as an example. Every fan base has those idiots. Half of London have football podcasts to 20 people on YouTube. Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right. We've got no left back. So, I was going to loan out our boy Southern. We might need him because we don't actually have a left back. You're injured You're back tomorrow. He can play, though, but he's so tired, so he probably can't play. I'm going to have to play Cyril Southern at left back, I think. Oh, no, Halfon can play. Let's play Halfon there. Is he left-footed? Yeah, he is. Let's play Halfon. Every football talk always goes towards United or Liverpool. Yeah. The Liverpool bias made you use United. It probably did. It probably did. Despite disagreeing with him on a few things, I still like Neville. I at least believe that he believes what he's talking about. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, no, and I think actually that's what makes it annoying when like he goes off on one. Like I think the Trent thing now he takes it too far. I'd really like it if he came out and went, yeah, these are poor, but actually look like he doesn't. And I think that's because it's personal. Because I think he was a right back, and I think that becomes a bit personal. That's what annoys me about him. But mostly, yeah, he's fine. He's also has to sit there with like Tyler, who's just dreadful. And I just not good. He's just insecure that Trent is a far better footballer than him. I don't know if he's like a far better footballer, but like I think he is insecure about what Trent could be. So as soon as he sees things where he's not very good, like his defending, he really wants to hammer home that point and kind of takes it too far for me. Souness is probably the worst one. Souness is dreadful. Dinosaur. Anyway. Let's pick this team. Alfie Pond. Bit tired, so I think I'm going to go... Let's play Aaron Moore. Get Laura Woods in there. I bet she won't favour anyone. I don't think Laura Woods is that great, to be honest. I think she, like... But also, I think maybe she does acknowledge it, but I don't think she's great. Alan Hansen was the original broken record. Oh, yeah, he was. He was. Graham Souness makes me physically cringe. That's such a horrible thing to say about somebody. Imagine someone said that about you. You make me physically cringe. Yeah, exactly, Foskett, yeah. Foskett, I called you there. For some reason, I just read it. Stephen, I agree. Agreed. I think I'm going to go with this team. There's quite a few tired players, but we should be all right. We'll swap one of the defense. Maybe, do you know what? Let's just do Walker. I think it'll be fine. Place makes me physically cringe. Thank you. Yeah, Hansen has. Did you see that? Oh, that reminds me of like Mark Lawrenson. Did you see the photo of Mark Lawrenson looking like a ghost? Kind of made me sad. He looks like a ghoul off of Fallout. Google it. What if I make myself physically cringe? I think that's a bit more normal. Kelly Cates is great, but she's brought up around football her entire life. Yeah. No, I think Kelly Cates is really good. Seems really natural in that scenario. She's good. Again, a good host. All right. I'm picking this team. I don't know what I've really done, but let's go to it. Let's do it. Yeah, God bless, maybe. What's the worst? Robbie Savage. Yeah, he's one who just says things for the sake of it. All right. From a content perspective, how smart was Wrexham to sign Ben Foster? Really smart, but also it makes sense in like a footballing terms as well. Like they've got themselves, because it's Wrexham, he's willing to go there and do it because of the story around it. But also he's still a very good goalkeeper, isn't he? Exclamation mark skin jewels and you get the link to it. It's Kajuro. Yeah, Robbie, in that one game I was world-class savage, yeah. Pundits on EFL games are generally better, possibly. They do have some shockers, though. Like, you see a few, like, there are some bad ones. Like, who am I thinking of? I want to say Jay Bothroyd, but I don't think it's him. There's, like, a few, like, players like that who are just... Oh, like, Clinton Morrison does EFL games sometimes, and he is not better. Agbonlahot, God, yeah. Robbie, if I interrupt you a lot, I'll win the argument, yeah. That's definitely a ploy of his. Yeah, Agbonlahot's bad. But a lot of them are really bad. But are they? They're bad pundits, but good discussion starters and like depends what their role is. If the broadcasters, and this is probably the case, want them to create football discussions and interest in their broadcast, they definitely do that, don't they? Like, they say stupid things and contentious things, and people are all for it. So actually, like, are they bad or are they brilliant for their purpose? Judge, I swear there was why was there one of our players in the goal there? But Judge has scored a header. Yeah, Shearer's not been terrible actually recently. Yeah, Chris Sutton bad. McCoist is good. I think McCoist is good because he's very likable though. Anyway, not sure. I just turn it off, but the majority get sucked into it. Yeah, that's it. Loads of people get sucked into it, and then that forms their actual footballing like opinions, and they take it to social media, and it's really interesting. I like how different it is from the past. Oh dear. Oh dear. 1-1, I think. Gallagher, good goal. The player was getting marked into the goal. Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? The celebration from Judge. What did he do? I missed it. Basically, Twitter is awful. That is basically it, yeah. You could say anything on Twitter. Anything. And someone will argue with you. Football related. You could say something like, I like John Stones. And someone will come in and saying, nah, poor man's Martinez or something. Like, just it's so weird. So weird. Did he do a dance today? Nice. All right, 1-1 half time. Do 20 to do a sub. He's a poor man's Martinez though. Brilliant. Pebbles earlier, Stones now. What's next? Boulders? So predictable. Yeah, sorry. Speaking of which. No news. I'm with you on that, but for most tweets in general, do good thing. How dare you? Yeah, it's very weird. Yeah, that's true, actually. Just generally. People love to argue, don't they? People love to argue. All right, 20 minutes to go. Let's do subs to see if we can win this, because Ernest Jan might not be very good. I don't think we've seen him have a good game yet, have we? I know that we've not been good generally in this game, but let's put Dalton in there and do that. The whataboutism that I can't stand. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying anything about that. I can, like, yeah. Every time I watch Liverpool, I just sit there laughing at how bad Harvey Elliott is. What's that got to do with anything we've said at any point? I mean, you're wrong for the start, but also what? What? It's a good example of what we're talking about, yeah. All right, we've drawn 1-1, which actually, with our tired players, I'm not too upset with that. I think that's fine. Yeah, but what about Harvey Elliott? Yeah. Visual confusion. Yeah. Nothing at all. I just find it funny. Okay. Okay. I think that's a really, actually, really good point about the way that football fans just live their lives. It's a microcosm of everything wrong with the world. Right, what's this? You feel I should be starting more games. Let's see if we can get a rival striker to tell you that it's fine. Shockingly, you can't. I'm just going to do it. Harvey Elliott playing from the right for Blackburn was very, very good. I think Harvey Elliott's a really good footballer. I disagree completely. You have to ask yourself, where's Paul Pogba in all of this? You see the dads who live their dreams through their sons every weekend. You do? Yep. Not even the most random it's ever been, though. Not even close to how random it is. You want to consider your options. Why? How can I make him not do this? All right. MBO's leaving at the end of his contract. That's fine. Bit sad, but oh well. He probably isn't quite good enough anymore, especially if we go up again. which we're only 2 points. No, we're not. We're 5 points clear. I thought it was 2. Look at our goal difference compared to everyone else. Yeah, MBO's leaving again. Not leaving, just considering his options, which means he's going to lose. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's the ambition one was better. I've used the... What did I use then? Maybe it was. But yeah, you're probably right, Fair Cakes. New contract in September then, possibly. When he doesn't actually leave and doesn't get a new club, you mean? 27 is our goal difference. That's mad. Actually made some players sign right before the end of the contract. Oh, really? I've not had that happen yet. They just decided that they're going to go and then they go. That's interesting, though. Maybe it is possible.
Oh, thank you.
I gave up coaching because I couldn't deal with the parents. Now I'm a parent. I still can't stand the parents. Yeah, fair. Nikki, thank you for the 25 months, my friend. Appreciate. How are you? I hope you're good. Oh, our keepers left their agent. Good. Excellent. Did I see something? What's it on? Don't know. Anyway, cheers, everyone. Have we got any new player songs yet? No, we haven't. I need to do them. I'm sorry. I do need to. Good. You're upset. You're not upset anymore. That's nice. Wimbledon away next. Nah, I need to do more songs. I need to do it. It's because you're spending too much time outside. It probably is, yeah, doing things like the garden. Sorry, chat. I just need to text Cat. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you, Nikki. Not too bad at all. We've had a really interesting stream today. We've done the conversation topics have been broad and varied. Oh my word, look how tired we are. I need to make sure I rest. Chat, can you remind me if we've got a quick turnaround like we've got here, 3 days, even the next one 4 days, then 3. I need to rest this team because look how tired we are going into this game. This is going to be a bloodbath. What's going on? How dare you spend time outside? I'm sorry. I bet you even touched grass. I did. I'm sorry. Who am I going to play where in this game? Fonte's still not back. Oh, my word. Callum Allen's back there. That's good. Standard stream topics then. Yeah, exactly. See you, Lualua. Bye. Yeah, good reminder. I need to rest. Don't love Cyril Southern having to play left back here. I don't think we've got much of a choice. Look how tired everyone is. Minton's on the bench even though he's injured. I guess we have to go with that. Chat, predictions, by the way. One prediction is it. I'm gonna pause whilst you do your predictions to make sure you actually get them in. Because we've only got a couple. So do them right now and I'll give you a bit of a chance. 2-1 to the Ops. And I have an imaginary goal song for Callum Wendo because of the stream goals. Love it, Nikki. I love it. I predict a riot. Yep, that's not probably going to happen. So, I mean, if there was a riot now, you would get a point. What constitutes a riot in this case, though? I need to get some goal songs done. Judge needs one, doesn't he? Even just the sound of some type, he needs one. Has Alan got a little bit of like a mohawky thing going on as well? He does, doesn't he? Our 6'6" striker. Back from injury now, by the way. Right, that's enough time. We're going into the game. Callum Wender goals to the tune of California Girls. Really good. Ice Gemhead, yeah, a bit. Closed. All right, it's Wimbledon. AFC of Wimbledon. That's not what they're called, but you know. Hey, beautiful. Wrong stream, sorry. Don't know what to say now. I don't know. Just don't know what to say. Just don't really feel like talking stuff now. I'll just go to bed. Close the curtains and order a pizza. Jan scored. 1-0. Onside as well. Makes a change for him, really. All of the energy's just kind of been sucked out of it, really. Does sound decent, actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Judge hits the post. 1-0. That's actually true. I was used as eye candy for that Luke video. That's actually true. I wouldn't be surprised if that video did better than ever. It's fine. Whatever. I don't need to be beautiful. I'm very happy. I'm settled. This is me when I'm on a pool running the network save. No, this is you typing away. That's you when you're on a pool running the network save. Gets to all of us though. It gets to all of us. Right. I'm back, everyone. I've coached myself through that emotionally, internally, and we're leading as we come out for the second half. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Well, that's a day ruiner. Callum Allen, the big guy, the big dog, Esky, Southern. Oh my word. Alexa, play Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. If that set off your Alexa now, I am truly not sorry. See, being non-beautiful gets you a fiance and a house and a job and a Lenny. It's true, actually. You're right. Gian's in again. Gian's go! Come on! True, Stephen. Thank you. You made me feel better there. I'm so glad I wasn't near my Alexa. It's literally playing the song. I hate you. You did set my Alexa off, and you know what? I'm not going to stop it. Good. Enjoy it, everyone. Alexa, volume 10. That's really going to upset people. I live in a flat. Yeah, the Xbox off one. It was Cortana was the good one for Xbox, wasn't it? Or yeah, was it Cortana the Xbox one? That was a ridiculous one. Judge for MBO. We'll go into the room and ask Alexa to play the song for you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. My Alexa's about to go out the window. I love the power. I love the power. Like, I want to see. I'm trying to see something. Genuinely, just be honest now. If your Alexa went off there, let me know in the chat. I want to see actually how many people that influenced. Because that's hilarious. The power you hold when you're live streaming. All right, half time. Oh no, it's not half time. It's the end. We won. Headphones going. Yeah, fair play. Mine is playing the song right now. Mine's still going, so I won't stop it. Mine did. It's now playing. Good. Well done, Stephen. You've done that. Remember to rest players. Yes. Winnow. Good point. Let me do that. Good win that, though. Let me rest all of the stars. Have 2 days, lads. Just doing national bets on a horse called the Big Dog. Yeah, Leone sent me that yesterday. Got a lump on. He's 14-1 as well. Gian actually scored twice in that game, which is very odd. What time's the national? Is it 5? I remember it used to be 3, but I think it's been moved back nowadays, right? Alexa, play You're Beautiful by James Blunt. 5-ish. Yeah, that's right. 5:15. Alexa, volume 10. Just going to keep doing it. Remember I did this and then mine went off downstairs? That was annoying. Literally 2 floors down. I'm in the loft. Not because I live in like a massive house. But international broadcast, is it? Yeah, fair. Stop! This is what people prefer, Zayden. Stop! That's what I asked it to do, wasn't it? Search Bruce Grobbelaar piss. What do you want, MBO? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. I told him Judge is really good and he was fine with it. I've had to mute it. Yeah, true. That's true. That's wrong. What's wrong? The Bruce Grobbler. Oh, right. The league thing, yeah. Thank you, RMA. Appreciate it. There you go. Leonie's updated the league table. James Blunt now playing. Cheers, pal. All right. Stockport at home. We're flying through the games though, which is quite cool. How many games are we on now? 13. How many do you reckon we can get through? Can we play the FA Cup game today? Let's aim for that. Bruce Grobbler's piss is a 50 to an outsider. Oh, never write him off though, do you? Why is Mr. Brightside such a classic tune? I don't like it. Is that I think it's just been like overplayed, and I think I've just been traumatized by like sweaty people shouting it at the end of a night out. And I don't like Mr. Brightside. I don't like it. You know what? It's time to tell the world. I don't think it's edgy. I don't think that... Oh, look at me, my edgy opinions. Grow up. Stephen at the darts, exactly. Same with Sweet Caroline, yeah. Sweet Caroline, though. Right now, I'd say I don't like Sweet Caroline, but when they start playing it and everyone's singing it, it is quite fun. Mr. Brightside, though, just annoys me. It's a deep-rooted thing. You can go off people, you know. Touching hands, right? Like, there's more to Sweet Caroline. There's more to it than Mr. Brightside. Shut up, you sweaty man. Right, we're playing Stockport. Twitch Things is back. I've just quick picked. I don't care. Come on. My prediction is that Clates is about to be disowned. Sweet Caroline makes me think of Euros final, yeah. Right. Can I have it for free? Alan! Fonte! Judge! He's done it again! He's done it again! Dirty! I had to put a good song on to counter your Alexa requests. I won't do any more Alexa requests. How quietly do you reckon I can get an Alexa request in there? Alexa. Start whispering. Have you heard Alexa whisper? God, it's weird. Have you ever heard Alexa fart, by the way? Well, to be honest. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, do a fart. Some people are about to experience that right now in volume 10 as well. So... We've gone from middle age to toddler. Okay, that's enough. This man is a teacher. 1-1. Oh dear. Grow up, Clay. Grow up, Clay. My name's not Clay. 1-1. It starts the bogeys game in class. That actually should be a good game, yeah. Doesn't really work though, because they would just they wouldn't. They would love to do it. So yeah, it doesn't work. Clay Clayton, attorney at law. Yeah, with Stuart Flett, letting agent. I never want to hear Alexa fart again. No, fair enough. Which one did they do? She's got a range. She's like, she does it, and then she's like, That was a wet one. It's very weird. If you get her to whisper it first, you can make it's very weird because she's like, that was a wet one. You can turn it so she starts whispering, and then it's very odd. Yeah, I guess that's what's happening here. We've scored a game, by the way. 16 minutes in, and it's 2-1. Judge has done another goal. Sound too intimate with Alexa. Yeah. This is peak Clates, I can't lie. Shut up, you sweaty man. Shut up. Christ. It is. It should be a sound and alert, shouldn't it? Oh, let's go! Callum Allen, our 6'6" guy. Make that the sub alert. Shut up, you sweaty man. I hope you end up signing a player called Brightside. Do you know, like, Bright Ari MB? His name's Bright, isn't it? I feel like that's in there somewhere. Prime anonymous admin content. It really is, isn't it? That account, though, is defunct, I'm afraid. I am afraid. Do you, like, always look on the bright side of life? Yeah. Williams, Judge. Is that a hat trick? That is a hat trick, right? Early. It's a hat trick from Judge. Oh, it's a perfect head. It's a perfect hat trick as well. Header, left foot, right foot from Leon Judge. He has quite literally done it again. A good goal, this, on the spin as well. Smashes it home. I may or not have the login details somewhere. Nah. Nah. Moist? Why have you just said the word moist? I don't like that a dart player walks out to Mr. Brightside, by the way. It's such a cop-out. Yeah. Yeah, come on. You can't just do like a... He's done it again! Come on! Stockport-keeper had 4-1 in the prediction. It's 5-1 after 27 minutes. And Leon Judge has scored 4. He's on an absolute tear-up. Gian's 5'9" and has won the header there, by the way. That's not good keeping. No, I'm not doing my best Elvis impression. Nope. I'm just not going... No. What if it's 100 or higher by the end of the season? You'd hope so, yeah. Leon Judgeland. Good. I mean, score another. How many can he get in one game? Let's keep him on and see how many he can get. Monte Williams. Oh, my word. He just went for it. He has turned into judge, jury, and executioner. I feel like dancing. Yeah, shall I see you at Fleet Services? Absolutely. Is this the game you heavily rotated? Nah, that was the last game. We drew that. This one, they're all back, and they're doing all right. One season, it'll get difficult. Right? Right? We're just playing a 4-3-3. Why are we smashing it? When is this game going to become hard? Surely. Yeah, 45 minutes versus 7th. You're 5-1 up. I know. I mean, we have lost a couple of games this year. Or drawn. Is that going to be a goal? It is. It's 5-2. Ondo scored his second. Did you have Hazeman at Hereford? Yeah, we did. Yeah. I did. Yeah, I know. It was, wasn't it? A big shout out. I did hear that this week. Or last week. Big shout out, isn't it, Nicky? All right. Half an hour to play. We should do subs, but I'm going to leave Judge on there to see if he can get a 5th. Maybe even a 6th. Who's tired? More is, we'll do Lado. Any B&Q news? No. No news. No news is good news, though, apparently. What? No news. About to be a lie. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what's going on. From everything I know about FM, being on a 10, having a hat trick, he's getting an injury. Yeah, that's true. But he's got 4, so maybe that changes it. Who else comes off here? Vontae to rest him. Let's do Marvy Mintz on. Let's change the other 2 strikers. Yeah, let's do that. Place your hands. That is a tune, Gav. A tune. Gian! Oh, he's about to come off, but he almost scored. He was offside anyway. Morning, Parksy. How you doing, buddy? Glad you're enjoying the Spurs DOF videos. That's about to get really fun, by the way. We've got the end of this season. There's 2 more videos to finish this season, which I've done. And then we need to think about moving club. That's the next one I'm going to record. But I need people to help me choose my next club, which kind of like restarts the save, which is going to be really good in the Spurs DOF video. So I'm quite excited for it. I did a tweet yesterday with the options, or 4 of the options anyway. McNeely, wide. Hey Blabbery, by the way, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, we'll do a Clatreon vote for sure. Board member vote, definitely. We will. How are Worcester? Says Blabbery. They're good. We're top of League 2 currently. So yeah, we're doing very well. No. Judge for oh, he almost got his 5th. It was saved by the keeper, who's decided to be a goalkeeper. It seems. Yeah, Blabbery, I'm good. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're well yourself. Clates, I made a slide tackle in my match last night on AstroTurf, and now I have a massive burn all the way down the back of my leg. Pain. That is pain. Hard work. How you doing, Liam? Welcome in, dude. Thanks for watching the videos. Appreciate it. If you score 60, you get 2 match balls. I think you only get 1. Our last move at Spurs should be sack the manager no matter how good he did. Leave a wreck for the new guy. Now, I think what I might do, and Ian said this in a comment, is I might use the editor to make Will Still the permanent manager. Because I think if we leave, they're going to appoint somebody new and Will Still's going to be the assistant when really he's been the manager. So I think I might make him the permanent manager. Because I think that makes most sense. And then we can watch how he does after we've moved on. Hey, Luke. Thank you, buddy. Glad you've enjoyed them. I think that's just like the more like when we're trying to make it like realistic, that is the realistic thing that would happen. Reminds me of having to play rugby on 4G. Should be a torture method. Yeah, not great. I'm terrible for getting like 4G burns. Judge scored 4, got a 10. Well done. Always end up going down at one point playing football every week and getting some type of like horrible scab. Aiden!
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Aiden 1995 resubscribed X17.
Could just say 1995 Robot Lady, but now you've gone for 1995. Aiden, thank you for the 17 months. Let me do you some of these. There we go. Appreciate it. All right. 2 days. I need to rest. Well done to me for remembering. Just have 1 day's rest. A lot of the games are coming quite fast. Oh, God, chat. Are you ready, by the way? B&Q have officially lied to me. True. They have officially lied to me. God's sake. I'm worth the extra words from the robot. This is true. You are. This is about your 2015 advert. No. About my stones I ordered. Okay. He's got 11 grand for getting his 10 league goals, and he got 4 of them in that last game. I'm going to do this, but I feel like it might be a mistake. I don't really want to talk to you. Oh, yeah, it's actually 2016. Sorry. Yeah, true. Is he at least starting? Yeah, he is. Okay. But any staff members join yet? Which ones can I try? They're not giving me this. They're not giving me the staff discount. No, they're not even delivering what I ordered. So. Yeah, LW, that's not great. That's not great. Not going to read that out. That's not great. I have the full list. Yeah, but I don't know where I've put the full list. Is it in the Discord? Oh, didn't I put it? Didn't I go on to this? I made a staff shortlist, didn't I? You just look on here. This is a much better way of doing it. All right, Leonie, you're still a free agent. Have you? No. You still haven't decided we're good enough. Kokota is also a free agent. Also doesn't think we're of the standard needed. Will won't come. This doesn't have everyone. What's the... To have a... Why isn't like Pav and stuff on this? Don't know why that's in high. It's just called Pav, isn't it? That says Pam. Pam. Did I spot we have a keeper called Worcester? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Blabberry. Yep. That took a while. I am missing some still from this, right? I doubt Will's going to leave Newcastle for me. I don't know. Will you leave Stockport to come here? Yes. No. You want 2.5k, Ryan, and we can offer you 450. Billy Willie, thank you for the primer. Appreciate it. Chat. Do some more summer modes. Thank you, Billy Willie. All right, don't think you're going to go for that. What about if I made you Chief Scout? I can give you £450. Right, that's a shame. Yeah, he's a very good DOF, isn't he, Pav? Very good. Should all be on the short list. Yeah, I don't think they were. Interact with board. Oh, I could have done, I guess. They wouldn't. I think it was just to add another member there, I think. It might just be on the normal staff shortlist, not the lads. They might be, actually, yeah. That's probably got a lot of people on, though. Avto's me, Ryan, Kokota, Will, Liam, James, Beyond, and Stephen. Let me look, then. Staff shortlist. Dory Gape's on there. Why are these? What are these filtered by? Agamo. Apparently that's it. I really hope FM bringing the option to filter out the players that will join but want more money a week than you can actually offer. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or like you can put, yeah, I don't know. You'd have to have scouted them to know what they want though, I guess. Because, yeah, it's a tricky one. How's Dorygape doing, by the way? Are we the best in the business yet? Who are these people? Why has Regan Ditchfield played one game and won it in his top? We're still not top. I don't think we've ever been top of this, have we? We've like Gustavo Muniz won 5 out of 6 for Union as well. And whoever Regan Ditchfield is, bloody hell. Where's Dory Gape? He's still actually doing really well. 66%. He's doing really well. Just here. But still, we're not top. Gustavo, it is time to pray for your downfall, indeed. And Regan Ditchfield at Accrington. Who are they? Yeah, I don't think we've ever been top. Maybe have it as an option in the scouting centre as you need to be 100%. Yeah, exactly. When they're scouted, you can filter by their wage demands, maybe. Like, you can do value, can't you? So you could do it with wage demands. That could be a good idea. Ancelotti having the time of his life. Yeah, he's very good. All right, we've got York. They are 20th. Let's do a quick pick. Leon Judge definitely needs to start. He's got 14 and 13 now. Ancelotti needs stalking, yep. My views on Steve Clarke have changed. Please tell me he is still Scotland manager here. I imagine he is. Steve Clarke. Yes, he is. What's Judge's value? Good question. Actually pretty good, I think. 600k? Might be one that we sell for. He's wanted as well. Wigan and Dundee United. Interesting. You're going 6-1. Okay. Like it. Confidence. Who are we missing here? Alfie Pond. I'm going to start Pond, I think. Let's also put Alfin on the bench as our left back backup. Can Minton play? Gian did quite well last game, so let's do this. Oh, where's Owadani? Where's Jamal? Get back in my team. Great minds then, yeah. I guess so. Okay. York away. Last chance at predictions for today because Leone is heading out after this one. Let's get ourselves another win. That Brett Emerton. I remember when Brett Emerton was linked with Liverpool. Heavily. Villa winning today. I don't know, you know. They're quite good. We talked about it earlier. So maybe. Is it at Villa? I think it is, right? Villa at home to Newcastle, first game. I do want to watch that game. I think it's a really interesting watch. So I'm gonna go and watch it. It's at Villa. Has anybody ever told you you look like Tom from The Blacklist? A lot. Loads of times. And I've never seen The Blacklist. I only know who Tom from The Blacklist is because of how many times people have told me I look like him. Yes. Yeah, I'm curious about how Villa do next season as well. Brett Emerson, what a throwback. Forgot about that man. Yep. Weird when you think of these. It's always like players that are linked to your team, I swear, that you like forget about. Lucas Neal. Really heavily linked to Liverpool at one point as well. It is true to be fair, yeah. He does look a bit... He looks a bit like me, I'd say. Hello, Mawam Fur Lady. Monte Williams. Alan, how have you missed, my friend? You scored that bicycle kick, but missed from a yard out. How? That's flattering. I got told I look like Matt from the YouTube. It's a southern thing, and Matt has a smooth 60 kilos. Oh no, that's just sad. Really hope Villa keep the faith in Watkins and don't go sign an out-and-out striker. Watkins has been smashing it for them recently. I think he's really benefiting from having a bit more like other players around him. The 4-4-2.
Resubscribed X2.
Lawless, thank you for the 2 months. What a guy. Appreciate it, buddy. Another resub. Loads today. Thank you. I just pressed a random button there accidentally. There's the one. Right, so they've scored the first. They've opened the scoring. Chuomi. Haven't eaten a Mawam in years. I got offered a Mawam last week. That sounds really weird. Got offered a Mawam last week. Cat's sister was in the car with us and had Mawams. I said no. I was drinking a coffee. I didn't think a coffee and a Mawam would go. Don't know. I personally think Watkins has been playing like a Ben Yedder type under Unai, and it's perfect for him. Yeah, I think it has been really suited him really a lot. Been really good. Looks a real goal threat all of a sudden. Which is another thing where he's like, I think Ollie Watkins again is a player that gets into positions and then didn't look confident in front of goal for a while and then has been. Judge! 5 to go. Coffee goes with anything, nectar of the gods. This is true. I didn't want to spoil my coffee though with a Mawam. That was it. Has he got a suspended prison sentence, has he? Ben Yedder. Didn't know that. Good assist from Alan. Good finish from Judge. Smashed in. Beautiful. Let me wanna see something. Unai is a really good manager. Was harshly done at Arsenal, but I appreciate it's worked out for Arsenal. Yeah. I think Arsenal might have been a bit big for him at the time, maybe. Judge has scored again. Come on. Is it tax evasion, was it? I don't think it was harshly done. I don't think he was great at Arsenal. I think he suits... So he suited Villarreal. He suited Sevilla for where they are in the hierarchy. Like, I think he can outperform those teams, but maybe Arsenal was a bit big for him at the time. And I don't think it went well for him. But also, this is a thing. You can be a really good manager and it not work out for you at certain clubs. Doesn't mean you're suddenly not a good manager, and you can come back and be a good manager again and learn from your mistakes and things can go well for you. I look at like Ancelotti. Ancelotti was Everton manager and it was dreadful. And now he's one of the best ever. Like I think we need to have that opinion a bit more. Like Jack Ross at Dundee United in a nutshell. That's more about Everton. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's just an example of it, isn't it? There's plenty of the examples that you can think of like that. I think you can even say about like Mourinho going to Roma and doing well and things like that. Yeah, it wasn't. Maybe he wasn't dreadful at Everton, but Everton were dreadful. Those are different things. I feel this about Gerrard. He was unreal at Rangers, had one bad spell at Villa and people act like he's awful. Yeah, like he's so young as well and can learn. Yeah, absolutely true. How you doing, you Orns? Welcome in, buddy. Alan scored again. It's 3-1. Jose to PSG this summer. I want it. Ooh. I think Gerrard was unreal is like a weird word to quantify, but I think Gerrard did do a really good job at Rangers. You don't think he wasn't? You don't think he was? I don't know. Well, not unreal. I think he did a good job at Rangers because you have to harbour a bit of a feeling. I mean, Neil Lennon and COVID, but I still think I think that's a bit simplistic for me. You have to like harbour the good feeling around a club and like roll with momentum and like and all of that stuff. And I'm biased, of course, yeah. I think he did a good job at that. Like you have to kind of a manager has to do a lot of that, and I think that's what Gerrard did at Rangers. And yeah, he did have a lot of staff around him. Didn't he have like Mick Beale and like Critchley and everyone around him there, didn't he? Who have all gone on to do very weird stuff since as well. Right, we're 4-1 up at half time and Judge has scored a hat trick. So whoever went for 6-1, possibly, yeah, Gary Mack was there. I think it was Kilmarnock anyway, was it? He could and should have done better. Lots of missed opportunities because he was stubborn with tactics, possibly there. Again, this is very much from me not having all of the not the knowledge about it, outside looking in, etc. They did butcher that season big time, but I think there's still that's maybe a bit simplified. All right, think he should have stayed at Rangers. I think he possibly should have stayed at Rangers, possibly. Worcester, being a good manager is also managing your staff. Yeah. Mick Beale is so jarring, isn't he? He is. And that's from like a James Alcott fan club point of view as well. But I can't believe he hurt our boy like that. But he is. He's such a strange bloke. They've scored again. It's 4-2. It's disallowed. 5-1 and 6-1 predictions are still in it. Stephen's gone for the no, but you're still in it. It's disallowed. What's this? Penalty! What's he giving a pen for there? Was it Oh, shirt was grabbed. Shirt pull. Uwadani to make it 5. Saved! Saved! He's missed it. Come on, Jamal. You fraud. He's missed a couple now. One in the shootout and one there. Stopping it from being 7-1. Yeah, exactly. If they score in the break here, though, that is a dream crusher. They're in. It's Chiwomi. He's missed it. He's missed it. The predictions have actually provided some drama in a game that really shouldn't be very dramatic because we're winning it so easily. I'm actually going to take Jamal off because he's missed that pen and it kills their rating, doesn't it? Let's also do Big Marvy Mintz on as well. Force field around the goal, yeah. Let's praise as well to get them feeling a bit happier. We need 2 goals. Is it 6-1 or 5-1 you need? Is it 5? I'd say Marv should be on. Yeah, I brought him on. 6-1 you need. You need 2 goals in 17 then. This could be one. Judge is in. There's one of them. It's another 4-goal haul. Or is that his hat trick? It's another 4 goals for Judge in one game. This guy's done it again. This guy's a serious baller, Leon Judge. Needs a song. A good finish as well, left-footed. We need 1 goal in 15. I'll get them feeling good. I'll praise them up. 1 highlight needed. What do you need 6-1 for? A couple people predicted it. Profit, that's all. It doesn't bother me. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. You're going to be 1 off. No. They settled at 5-1. How close can you get? Did anyone go for 5-1? Jamal's penalty, the difference. If Jamal scores it, it's 6. No points as well. Should ask ChatGPT for a chant. They're rubbish though. We've done that before. It's just, yeah. They're really long and not that good. I'm kind of bored of ChatGPT content now. Kind of over it. I'm being serious. Cancel his extension. No. We've won 5-1. Sorry. Good suggestion. We've tried it as well. I should say, Malaga. Not your fault. Judge with another 4. Yeah, right. It does. It writes Shakespearean ballads rather than quick chants. Exactly. So March 2023. Agreed. Agreed. I was watching someone versus their Twitch chat and taking over Europe last night using AI. I don't know what any of that means. What? Taking over Europe? What is that? So good for work. Yeah, I see. Like it is actually good for things like that for sure. Why? Hang on a minute. Why is Daniel Garvin giving our players the day off? That's not your job. Some managers might look. Is that something you'll do? For sure. You're not the manager, Dan. You're not the manager. You stop giving my players the day off. Although I do want to rest them anyway because we've got a game in 3 days. But that's not your place. I'll do it, thank you. Like they started with a country each and they decided to invade Italy. Oh, I see. For example, then the AI would write a story pretty much to decide if they were successful. I see. That's quite fun, yeah. I think Office are introducing an AI to write emails and PowerPoint presentations for you. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. Ooh. Didn't even go to Hartlepool on Easter Monday. Mad. Disgusting. Big Nate vibes. Yeah. What a fraud he is. I'm a surveyor and get loads of questions out of my wheelhouse and ChatGPT always comes in clutch. That's interesting. Do you reckon they can write lesson plans? They probably could. I might should look at it actually for like it might be an idea. Maybe you should do the media stuff. Yeah, maybe, but it takes ages, doesn't it? I ain't got time for that, have I? I've not started watching it yet, Nikki. We need to finish. We've got so many like unfinished series at the moment that we need to finish them before we can start Ted Lasso. Annoying. Oh look, Birmingham have sacked their manager. I'm very excited for it. I just haven't got around to actually watching it yet. Is it all out now? Because it was weekly, right? Is that now? Is it done? We've won Manager of the Month. See? Not Dan winning Manager of the Month. What? That is an absolute travesty. How good must have this goal been? Callum Allen's bicycle kick has come 3rd in League 2 Goal of the Month. That needs to go to the tweet. That needs to be tweeted underneath it, doesn't it? 3rd. Right. I'm just going to tweet this now. Bear with. Bit of admin. I'll do a tweet. Scrolling down through my own tweets. I just tweeted it with the caption 3rd. All goals scored on either mine or my mum's birthday. There you go then. Lovely stuff. Through your many tweets. I do tweet a lot, yeah. If you're a teacher, use ChatGPT to plan your lessons. You can't be mad at a kid using it to do their homework. Absolutely not. I don't even believe in homework. I think it's a waste of time. Let's view the goals. This usually sometimes kills it. I think it'll be fine. We need to watch them. If they are better than Callum Allen's, then I'm going to be impressed by these goals. Here's his goal, look. This surely should have won it. This came 3rd. Ends in around May when they're all out. Is okay, fair. This came 2nd then. What am I doing? Okay, this is the one that came 2nd. Here it is. There we go. Evans. Is that Keon Evans? Kieran Evans. I mean, it's quite good, but that's not. I'm not sure it's better. It is quite good, to be fair. Would have impressed me if he didn't have the limbs the length of an oak tree. That's true. This is goal of the. Apparently, it's called a daisy cutter as well. A daisy cutter has won it. This is This is a goal that's better than Callum Allen's. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. That is a disgusting decision. I'm not having it. Yep, longest range wins. It was 20. It wasn't even good. They actually have got them the wrong order. Well, at least we won Manager of the Month. That's not on. I'm not having it. Oh, yeah, Beyond. Let me search for them. And also, somebody wanted to see Judge, didn't they? This is Leon Judge. Did I offer him a new contract? No. Shall I? Maybe. This is Leon Judge, our League 2 striker. It's quite good. I like him a lot. He scored 14 and 11 now. 18 and 14. I've scored better goals than that. Yeah, I know. And also... Nope. Are you sure Beyond's got a thing? I can't find Beyond. And Leonie's gone now. It could only be... I don't know if you're in the game. Or are you... You might be a... You might be a journalist or something. What is Beyond Limits? That is the worst badge I've ever seen. That's not... Why is that so pixelated? It's not even that, like, star-shaped. Why is the shape wrong? Can we relive the Allen goal via the clip? I have it ready here. Yeah, go for it. I think they found their limit. Yeah, paint skills. Let's watch the clip. Stuffed. You look like you presented Art Attack. Brilliant. I'm not Neil Buchanan. If that's what you suggested. Christ alive. Flipping heck. Why does it always just completely... Someone call me Neil Buchanan. Into this every stream. Alan! Oh my God, what a goal! Oh my God! What a finish from Callum Allen! It's a beauty of a bicycle kick! What? It was, to be fair. It was, to be fair. What a goal! Tap in. Tap in. I'm also curious as to why Beyond Limits FC appears to have been founded in 2035. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that a 2035? Because you can't read it because it is the most pixelated thing I've ever seen. They were actually... The stadium was built in 2006. So yeah. When are you going to make it to a Worcester game? I need to. You're absolutely right. I need to plan it in at some point. You are right. Probably should have done it over Easter, but there we are. Is that a 5 or an 8? I don't know. 20. It looks like a 3 though, as the third number. 2038 is what I thought it said. This is my football club now. I thought it was 2014, maybe. Beyond Limits. Right, loans. Who's scoring well in our loans? Charlie Harvey's got 6. Not as good as sometimes. Both strikers got in the team of the week. MBO still... You keep telling me this. I don't care. I don't care. I'll sell you. Oh, God. I don't know what I've done there. I've escalated it. You live a 5 to 10 minute walk from the ground. Love it. Nice. It's the time of the day they were founded, 2035. Is it actually? No. They've actually got 4,000 followers. Beyond Limits. They've got a much better badge than that one. Why is that star thing their badge then? Looking at their Twitter. All right, Beyond Limits are the under 15 teams for Remo Stars. Well, that isn't their actual badge. Shocking, isn't it? Real question is, where would a draft where it's tight? Real question is, Harvey Elliott's rubbish, isn't he? That's the real question here. Yeah, their actual badge looks nice, that blue one, doesn't it? It looks good. Agreed. Right, Chat Aroni. I think we might call it there, I'm afraid, just because the football is about to start and I might go and watch the Villa Newcastle game, sort out what's going on with this B&Q order. I'm terrified that they might have cancelled it because they've not said anything and now very late. But definitely nobody ran the doorbell because Lenny would have barked his head off. So they definitely didn't. Right. You want to leave on it? Does this guy just like talking to me? Every 3 seconds he's in my office. Bye. Get out of here. Get out. You did do an advert. How can they forget you? This is true. Even if I forgot it. You have 3 kilograms of chocolate coffee beans coming. Nice. Enjoy that. Right, chat. Thank you very much for hanging out. It's been an absolute pleasure. Again, genuinely, these streams are ridiculously good fun. I love just chatting to you about all things just in the world, being an old man, etc. It's been really good fun. Thank you very much for hanging out. I will go across and see if anybody is streaming that we can raid across to. And we'll leave it there for today. I will see you, though, tomorrow. Nobody's jumping out. Do you know what, chat? I'm going to leave you to your own devices instead of raiding across because I need to go straight away anyway. And I don't like to leave immediately when we raid. So I will let you go and choose who you want to go and watch for the rest of the day. And I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the resubs as well. Like, a load of subs. Lawless, Billy Willy, Aiden, Nikki, Beyond, George, I'm Only One Guy, Pringle, Stephen, Breezy, Brad, Kokota, Will, Jack, Jesus, MJ, Joe, EJ, Pearcakes, Gav, Midgemeister, Ryan, all with subs today. That is actually outrageous. Thank you so much. Is Y Callum on his charity stream? Go across to Y Callum then, everybody. I'm going to jump off. I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye! Go and subscribe on YouTube because new DOF videos Tuesday and Thursday this week. See you soon. Bye-bye.